You know, we oftentimes idealize great men and women, you know, for the icons they've become. And sometimes I think we forget what they stood for and what they fought for. Let's look at a great man, Nelson Mandela, Madiba, the great Madiba, right? Let's look at a few things he said to gain some perspective about what he fought for. He said, I have cherished the ideal of a democratic and free society in which all persons live together in harmony and with equal opportunities. Right? He fought for equality and justice. Right? Now, but how can we gain equal opportunity if we don't get education? Education is so important. Right? That is the only way. Right? Because if we are going to participate in a society and contribute in that society, we've got to be able to offer something to that society. And the way to do it is to get educated. Education is so important. That is why the great Madiba, Nelson Mandela, also said, education is the most powerful. Did you hear that? Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. You got to educate yourself first. We've got to educate ourselves first. That is the most powerful weapon. We cannot joke and toil around with education. And when I'm talking about education from cradle until adulthood, it's important to educate ourselves. Here's something else he said about education, very important. The power of education extends beyond the development of skills we need for economic success. See, in this day and age, there's a lot of talk about gaining practical skills and educating ourselves to get jobs. That's good, and we should do that, right? But he said that the power of education extends beyond that. What does he mean? Education should not just be about skill development. It should also be about the transformation of the student, of the person. That is why humanities is so important. Reading is so important. Literature, history, arts, these and science. Education should transform the person. You should make the person whole, make the person more ethical, make the person to be a moral human. That's why education extends beyond just economics. Okay? So at Osiri University, what we are doing is we are offering an education that does just that. You gain the skills you need, but you also remember who you are. You also get to learn your history. You learn about yourself. You learn about your strengths. You learn about your society. You learn about indigenous knowledge, and you use that knowledge to catapult yourself into the future. Of course, we cannot let the future happen itself. We have to make and remake the future. We have to take lessons from the past to charge forward.